for staying with India Today. I'm Suesha Sawan, cutting across to breaking news just coming in. Statement of Bangladesh Awami League President Sheikh Hasina on Bangladesh's 13th National Parliamentary Election, where she said, and I quote, on 12 February, the people of Bangladesh witnessed a carefully orchestrated sham election which will go down as a disgraceful chapter in the country's democratic history. This was not an election of public opinion. It was an exercise in industrial-scale administrative manipulation and numerical fraud. Under this illegal Yunus administration, this rigged and one-sided election has robbed people of their voting rights. Therefore, the demand of Bangladesh's 180 million people to annul this voterless, illegal and unconstitutional election, ensure the resignation of the murderous fascist Yunus, withdraw false cases and release all political prisoners, teachers, journalists, intellectuals and professionals, lift the suspension imposed on the Awami League's activities and restore the people's voting rights by holding a free, fair and participatory election under a neutral caretaker government. That's a statement that's coming from Sheikh Hasina. Let me take this to my colleague Geeta Mohan, who joins us on the phone line, on expected lines, Geeta. But the demand that Sheikh Hasina makes very unlikely given the scheme of things.
Well, absolutely. Sheikh Hasina has been one talking about, and even before the elections were held, she'd already said that this is an election that is a sham election, and which will, she's called it an absolute disgrace. But also, more than that, the fact that that she's given a detailed account of all the polling centers, the operational value, what really went on, what happened over there, is absolutely clear over here that she really is calling out the results of the elections as a complete sham. And in light of the fact, she says, that the claim of nearly 60% overall voter turnout is not only unrealistic, but also borders on absurd. She's also gone ahead and mentioned the referendum, saying that the referendum also is unconstitutional in many ways, and her demands are very clear: annulment of this voterless, illegal, and unconstitutional election, resignation of Yunus, withdrawal of false cases against her, lifting of restrictions imposed on Awami League, and restoration of the people's rights, voting rights, through a free and fair election. Clearly, at this point in time, these are not demands that will be met by anyone in Bangladesh. The country went to vote. Awami League has been banned, and therefore, whatever the reasons were, has been banned, and therefore it was just the BNP and Jamaat. Surprisingly, Jamaat did not do as well as the many were anticipating. It's a landslide victory for BNP in the absence of Awami League, and hence Tarique Rahman is going to be sworn in as the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. In fact, he's going to be the first time that from one family in Bangladesh, there's going to be the third Prime Minister who would be sworn in. Also, after Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the creation of Bangladesh, the first time after Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, a male Prime Minister will be sworn in. So many firsts and seconds over there. And certainly, Sheikh Hasina, who is living in exile in India, is not, her demands are not going to be met with.
Oh yes, absolutely, Geeta. We'll leave it at that. Many thanks for speaking and getting us, of course, a perspective on it.